love Hannah, but I really hate going after Hannah because she's so good. And I think that the worst thing as a comedian is to follow a really good act. So I better do well today. I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. One of them is pregnancy, and I'm trying to look for people. Young lady. I'm talking to you. Do you have children? All right. So what was your biggest concern when you were pregnant? That's some bullshit. That's unreal. Perhaps you're a better person than I am, because when I was pregnant, my biggest concern, as should all of your concern for you young ladies with no children, is your pussy. Your pussy is your biggest concern. The baby is a fetus. The baby is a hustler, all right? She was in there sucking the life out of you, creating a pair of lungs, a nice pair of titties. She was fine. Your pussy, on the other hand, I'm sure is great. But for most of us human beings, not so much, right? And so I really spend a lot of time thinking about my pussy because I wanted to have a vagina that was just as tight post-pregnancy as it was pre-pregnancy. And then I thought about it for 1 second. How tight is my pussy? Like for real, like how tight is my pussy? As a heterosexual woman, I have no real way of knowing how my pussy's stacked against your baby and other women. Like I have no way of knowing that. You have porn, which I know you watch a lot of. So you know. So as a porn watcher, you know damn well if you have a porn cock or your cock. There's no need to Google. Is 3 inches big enough? It's not. You know where you stand, right? For women, we have no way of being competitive about pussy tightness. And thank God. Because if we did, but think about it for a second. If women can be competitive about pussy tightness, Neutrogena and Summer's Eve would be bombarding Duane Reade with pussy tightening cream. And we would all buy it. We would. Except the feminists. The feminists, they would reject the notion, the toxicity of a Neutrogena pussy tightening cream. They would reject that. Fuck that. No. The feminists, they would buy the organic Burt's Bees version because they don't want all the chemicals. Right? So organic is the way to go. It's the new feminist frontier. Anyway, I was also really obsessed with my butt. This is way before I was a mommy. This was when I was in high school because I'm from the hood. I'm from the Bronx. Who's from the Bronx here? Hannah's from Queens. There are more white people in Queens. I'm from the hood, straight up from the Bronx. And I was so obsessed with my butt because I was a nositol. Does anyone know what a nositol is? Let me break it down for you. A nositol is a young lady that has no ass at all. Nositol. Therefore, you are unfuckable and irrelevant. And as a 15-year-old, all I wanted was Papi Chulo's attention. And he didn't give it to me, which was why I wasn't 16 and pregnant, and I got to go to college. But I didn't have that hindsight in high school, and Luis, I really wanted his attention. See, girls in the suburbs, perhaps, I'm making some assumptions, but you don't want to be thick. You don't want that. You want to be skinny. Maybe you're stuffing your titties because you want a nice rack. But for an aspiring hood rat, all I wanted to have was a big, juicy booty, right? And so I stuffed my butt. I sure did. I wore 2 pairs of tights and a pair of jeans at the same time. I want to repeat that, right? I'm wearing 3 pairs of pants, all to create the illusion that I had a big, juicy Kim Kardashian booty. And the only big juicy thing that I got was a yeast infection. Because your vagina does not want that much heat in May or ever. Don't stuff your butt. Anyway, I want to move on from all my body image issues. And I want to talk about drugs. I know that a couple of you do drugs. It looks like a few of you are on drugs right now. Some people on this table, definitely some cokeheads right here. Right here. So let's talk about drugs. A long time ago, this was before I was a mommy. I'm a good mommy. I don't do drugs. Only organic cocaine. But I don't just buy anything. But this was a long, long time ago. I was doing cocaine and I was doing line after line after line. And I'm not really sure why I was on such a mission to get high. This was right before I'm going to the club. I'm like doing all these lines, and I look back at that night and I think, well, why was I trying to get so high? Perhaps I thought that if I got high enough, no creepy old dude was gonna come and grab me by the pussy. But unfortunately, what happened was that I had a Pulp Fiction moment and I almost died. And Jesus took the wheel. Jesus was there that night because I was with a girlfriend of mine who was a doctor, and she gave me a shot of Patron because she learned that you have to manage your uppers and your downers. That's my time. Thank you.